What's going on, y'all? We're back in the Game Shack with another top 10, but this time for Super Nintendo.
Let's do it.
Let's do it good. Well, as you already know, you're back at the Game Shack, and we're going to talk about these top 10 Super Nintendo games. So, I've had plenty of time. I've played all these games. Well, mostly all of them. Some of them I haven't, but, Super Nintendo, for me, was a big deal back then. It was one of the longest running things I've played ever, so it's one of my top consoles as a child, so.
Exactly, mine too. I mean, actually, all of these games that's on our top list today, I mean, I've played all of them except for one. Yeah, not number one, but just one in general, that I've never played. I've heard of it, but yeah, like I said, the rest of them, I've never played. But I get, like he said, it was a big success console, especially I think so, because like
Exactly.
I said, it was when we were kids, and it was a big thing for us. So.
Well, let's go ahead and kick this off with number 10. Number 10 is Final Fight. And I wanted to say Final Fight 2, but, I love to group them together. But Final Fight, just in general, was a great game. It was a scroll fighting game where you could actually throw people and throw knives at people. It was really awesome. I loved it. I played it a million times over. Never beat it, but you come close, but then bosses get really hard.
Yeah, they'll beat the crap out of you. Because I remember, if I remember correctly, it had 3 characters that you could play as.
That's right.
Like a skinny little dude. Yeah, he wasn't real skinny. He was kind of buff.
I think it was Billy.
Yeah, was it Billy?
I think it was.
And then there was
Billy.
a female, which I think was like a cousin. No, I think the third guy, which was a big buff dude.
Yeah,
he wore the green overalls. I can't remember names neither because it's been so long since I played it. But I think that was either his niece or his daughter. For the female character that you could play as. It was a good game.
She gets kidnapped in the first one.
Is it the first? Did she get? Like I said, it's been a while.
A long time, but
it's been a while. Yeah. So.
All right, number 9, sir. Street Fighter 2. Just plain Street Fighter 2. You could say Turbo. You could say whatever you want, but mainly Street Fighter 2.
Excuse me.
And I never hear anyone talk about Street Fighter 1, but of course, if anyone knows games, you know what Street Fighter 2 is.
Exactly.
Oh my God, probably one of the greatest fighting games ever.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It was, especially with Ryu, Chun-Li. I
always liked Ken or
Ryu, or Ryu, however you all want to say it. I've always said Ryu.
Yeah, it's been Ryu forever.
Yeah, but I think the actual way to pronounce it is Ryu.
Over here probably. Over there.
Yeah, like I said, it's always been Ryu to me. So, but yeah, Blanca, Zangief, all of them, great characters. It all depends on your fighting style, how you wanted to fight. Play. Because they've actually got big tournament contests for them now that actually pays a lot of money.
Tournament contest.
There you go. Yeah.
Tournament contest.
Yeah, but in all, it was a good game. But I think the best one out of all of them was Turbo. Because I hear a lot of people always talking about Turbo. So
I played Super Street Fighter 2, but then Super Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. There's like so many different Street Fighter. Does anyone actually remember Street Fighter, the first one?
Oh, I do.
I don't remember.
I do. None of the characters that's in it now. I think maybe the only one that you can really recognize is maybe Sagat, Ryu, and I want to say Blanca. But the rest of them, I don't think like I said, it's been a while since I played it. It's been even longer since I played that one, and to Street Fighter 2. But yeah, it was to me it won a big success as it was for like Street Fighter 2. Because I mean, a lot of people don't really talk about it very much.
Exactly. That's why it's always been Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2, exactly.
I never got to play the first one. But let's continue on with number 8, which is Super Mario World. Whoever.
Oh yeah.
If you play any kind of video games, you know what Super Mario World is.
And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if you had this console as a child or even as a teenager, you know what this game is. Because if I remember correctly, this game And another one that's probably going to be mentioned in our honorable mentions was launched with this console. It came with the console.
Yep.
Like pretty much like in our other video, the top 10 NES games. With Super Mario Brothers. It launched with the console. But I mean, they did awesome with it.
It was great.
It was a great game. I still enjoy playing it today.
I can't beat it.
I've beat it plenty of times, and like I said, I even it's a game coming from my childhood. I love this game.
Everyone loves it.
It's a very good game. I really enjoyed it. I think everybody can get into it. I mean, I got my children into it. They love the game.
There's no argument.
There's no argument to it. I mean, the graphics,
exactly.
Updated graphics, mechanics. You can fly in this one.
Exactly.
Ride Yoshi.
Yoshi was
Fun
cool.
fact, did you know Yoshi was actually supposed to be in the original one?
No.
Yes, he was supposed to be in the original, but the memory for the cartridge itself could not. It was too big. I mean, Yoshi's memory size was too big for the cartridge. But yes, he was supposed to be in the original Super Mario Brothers.
But Toadstool's head can fit on the cartridge.
Thank you.
I'm just saying that Toadstool's head can fit on. But anyway, let's jump right back into it. Number 7, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles in Time.
Yes. So 4, I guess you would want to say. But that was like the greatest Ninja Turtle game ever to come out, only simply because, you traveled in time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people are still playing this today. I've been watching people speed run this on Twitch, and they do an amazing job, and it's just great nostalgia. Just the fighting style was great. You could throw people into the screen. Yeah,
that was awesome back
cool.
then.
Yeah, you could swing them around and fling them into the screen, or you had to fling them at Shredder's robot. It was just crazy.
It was awesome. Just an all around awesome game. This game, is another game that I played and I've beat. Me and my little brother has played numerous times, through it. And I mean, I've actually played it so much to the point which, I'm a big old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, because I grew up with them. Anyway, I think anybody that was born in our era loved the Turtles,
Well, except for that new age TMNT.
Yeah, that's.
But that's another video.
So
another video on how the new Ninja Turtles need to go away and stop it.
It's a legendary game. I got to put the legendary on that. It was a good game.
All right, well, let's see. Number 6. Okay, this one me and him have had a debate about. Okay, I'm saying Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. He wants to say Mortal Kombat 2. No. Cabal, Striker. I don't know if he was in 2. Was Striker in 2?
No.
Okay, see, all of them extra characters, plus all the cool, just all the great pits and...
Okay, don't get me wrong.
I know I miss Jade and Katana and all them.
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean, they're in 2 as well,
that's what I'm saying. Those are the ones in 2 that aren't in 3. Some of them aren't even in 3, but I want to go 3.
3. We sit here and we made our own top 10 list on which, and we've got, come together with our list and put all of, some from his and some from mine.
Exactly.
And like I say, it was a good game. It really was. But like I said, the reason why Mortal Kombat 2 was my favorite was because the simple fact is that's when Reptile was introduced. As a playable character. Because if I remember correctly, he was in the first one. But he was a playable character. I think he even had to unlock him in part 2. And that's what makes the game so, that what made the game so much better for me, I guess. But like I said, Mortal Kombat 3 was a good game as well because, you had all these characters, new characters that you had to unlock from the previous ones. They were already in there for you to play.
Was great.
Yeah, it was a good one, so. But we're going to move on into the list.
There you go.
And at number 5, we have Megaman X. I played this game. I can't remember. It's been so many times I have played and beat this game. I mean, because Mega Man alone is a great game.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, all of them are great games. But I had to go with Mega Man X. Because of the simple fact of, they put a new twist to the story to where, you started off as Mega Man,
Yeah.
and you had to progress through the stories, defeat all these other new bosses, these your Snake Man, whatever you want to call them,
Mega Man, Gemini Man,
but
Fart Man.
it's just but what the twist to it is that it adds more story to it. Plus, you got to change your armor. You got to change
See, I didn't
the X, the new X Buster, the helm, the boots, the chest. With the boots you can slide across. Instead of just running, you can slide. You can scoot. You know what I'm saying?
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
And played it.
It was a real good game, real awesome game from my childhood. And like I said, that's another game I actually still play today. On the Super Nintendo Classic that they released not too long ago. But yeah, that's a game that I still play today. I've actually still got the cartridge today, put up somewhere. And matter of fact, I've been thinking about decorating the Game Shack with my collectibles, just to show them off, So, but anyway, that's it for number 5. We just wanted to touch on that a little bit. For number 4 is Super Empire Strikes Back.
That was a fun game. I mean, just forget Super Star Wars. That one wasn't no fun. Or Super Return of the Jedi. That wasn't no fun. But Super Empire Strikes Back was just incredible. You got to play as everyone. You got to play as Han. You got to play as Chewie. You got to play as Luke. You had to go through the swamp and meet Yoda. And you lose, and he jump up and say do and do not. There is no try, so you have to continue. You have to continue, even though Yoda's a Sith Lord, because he deals in absolutes. But we won't. yeah. See, we'll get into that in another video. But there was codes you can use to get all the powers. There's a code that takes you all the way to Darth Vader at the end of the game, and you just put the code in and be at the last level. And it was great. I spent a lot of time playing this game. It was great. I loved it. I mean, the other ones were not as good as this one because there were so many different things you could fly. And what is it on the snow planet off where they're doing the big fight and they wrap the cable? You have to actually do that. You have to wrap the cable around the walker's legs and it falls.
I think is what it's called.
And it was just a great freaking game. I loved it. I mean, it's on any top list.
Yeah. And you see, and this is actually the one I was talking about earlier that I've never played personally. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a big Star Wars fan, but when this game was released, I wasn't as big into Star Wars as I am now. But yeah, from what I've seen and from what I've heard, it was a great game. It was a good game.
It is. It's a great game.
So
everyone get an old school, get an emulator, get a ROM, play it.
Exactly.
Just play.
Exactly. But we're going to move on through the list, and at number 3, we have Super Metroid. Absolutely loved this game. I can't tell you how many times I have beat this game. I have beat this game more times than I have any other game in my entire life. And I mean, that's saying a lot because I have beat a lot of games.
And with a hammer.
Yeah.
With a hammer.
But I mean, Super Metroid to me is really close to my heart. If you beat the game within a certain amount of time, and I think it was like within 2 hours or an hour, 2.5 hours, you got to see Samus out of the suit again, but in a more graphical way. Not a bad way, not a bad way, but I mean it was more of a.
It's rated mature.
It was. You got to see her out of her suit and whatnot. And it was really cool how they did it, and whatnot. And if you didn't make it in time, it just if you didn't make it past 2.5 hours, she just took her helmet off. Okay. And if you didn't make it in that certain amount of time, she didn't take nothing off.
So you beat this game over and over?
Over and over. Dude, I am telling you, I beat this game so many times, I can't even count it on my fingers and my toes. Okay? Yeah, like I said, I love this game. This game, is like I said, I've got to put the legendary stamp on it.
All these are legendary. You can't argue that. All these are legendary.
Like I said, it's got I guess sentimental value for me. Yeah, like I said, I love this game so much. Like I said, I think it was also one of my first video games that I had ever bought with my money instead of my parents buying it for me. Because I did a little bit chores here and there to make a little bit of money, here and there. And
You got paid to do chores?
yeah,
I just got hit.
and but yeah, like I said, it was one of my very first games that I ever bought with my own money, and my savings and whatnot that I saved up, and like I said, it was just a phenomenal game for me, and I loved it. Yeah, so but I could to be honest with you, I did. The people actually do contests, speed runs for this game. This is one of the big major ones that they do for.
Speed run for it.
No, they do all kinds of speed runs for it. Trust me. I mean, I've seen people beat it within 30 minutes. And to be honest with you, I thought I was good because I think the last time I beat it and I set a record for myself, I think I beat it within an hour and a half. Yeah, and that's what. But the thing is, you got to also understand with these people beating it within 30 minutes. Okay, these people are also glitching the game. They're breaking the game to increase.
So they're cheating.
Right, exactly.
So
Don't get me wrong. It's that this stuff is allowed for these speed runs, but to me, like I said, I want to see them go through this game, no cheats, no glitches, no nothing, and I want to see them get everything, missiles, all your items, all your super missiles, all your super bombs. Okay, I want to see them get every single item in this game within that time limit. It's not going to be done. I'm telling you, and not unless they glitch it. Okay, because I'm telling you, I have tried and I have tried and I have tried to beat this game under an hour and a half, and I just could not beat that time. That was my best time, was an hour and a half.
I did not play this. Point blank.
So, and just one more scene for that. The Metroid. I'm a big burly, tough man, but the death of the baby Metroid. Spoilers, sorry. Which I mean, the thing is, the game. You gotta understand this game is sold, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows about it. But anyway,
I didn't.
The death of the baby Metroid. Oh my God! It brought a tear to the eye. So, but anyway, we're moving on to number 2.
Number 2.
Okay. Yes. Number 2 is Breath of Fire. Okay. Breath of Fire is an RPG, JRPG. Okay. It was made by Square Enix. Square, excuse me, I think it was. I think it was before they Square bought Enix out.
What's JV?
Japanese.
Oh, the Japanese version?
Yeah, no, it's the Japanese role-playing game. Yeah, because it was made in Japan. Okay. But it was developed and created by Capcom. Okay.
Capcom.
But they let Square Enix develop it for the Americans. Okay.
I didn't know all that.
So, but this was actually my very first RPG, and this game made me fall in love with RPGs. And just the simple fact is that you can turn into dragons, dude. You can turn into dragons.
Super Nintendo dragons.
You can turn into you can fly around the world on Nina, which is she's one of the winged people from one of the places in the game, from a town called Windia. Okay, and she turns into this big giant bird, and you can fly around the map and stuff. But that ain't until later on in the game. But yes, this game here, it's most definitely getting the legendary stamp as well.
Okay. You love stamping stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, this game, the game that got me really into RPGs. Now today, I mean, I've got to play an RPG. You got to tell me a story. Got to.
Please someone tell this man a story.
I guess that's why I'm not too big on Battle Royales like Fortnite and Apex and
anything.
PUBG, stuff like that. Call of Duty. I can't stand them games. I mean, because it doesn't. I mean, you're doing the same thing over and over. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. So we're going to go and move on to number 1.
Number one is probably the greatest Super Nintendo game ever in the world.
Probably, and as much as I hate to admit it, because I love the game myself, never beat it.
No one's beat it.
Okay.
It's too long.
But it's actually, I think a lot of people, even a lot of your judges and whatnot, has actually deemed this game as one of the best JRPGs of all time.
And it is. I still am trying to beat it now, and I can't.
Which, like I said, number 1, it is long. It is long.
Oh.
Which number 1 is Chrono Trigger.
It's got to be Chrono Trigger. I'm sorry. This game is amazing. I mean, I've been playing it recently, as a matter of fact. The graphics are amazing for an RPG for Super Nintendo at the time. The animation, the story is amazing. All the different places you time travel to. You travel to the end of the world. You can go and try to fight the person that ends the world, but you can't. You just had to. You had to screw me. Now we got to start all over.
No, we don't. Keep going.
But no, Chrono Trigger is an amazing game, and if you're into RPGs at all, it should be at the top. It should be number one because, I mean, it's just that much awesome. You invest into the characters, you invest into the story.
Yes.
And I mean, it's just all the graphics for your magic elements are just perfect. Yeah, they did it perfectly with this one.
And a lot of your characters. Sorry guys, that's my bad.
He turned his PlayStation on.
No. That's next week.
That's next.
But yeah, I mean the thing is, this game here, you got characters, from all through, because the Chrono Trigger is when you're going through time. Yep. Okay, and you get all these other characters through different periods of time. Okay, and then there's also, I think, 1 or 2 characters that is secret characters that you can get, like in Final Fantasy VII with Vincent. I think I can't remember. It's been so long since I played. But anyway, secret characters that you can get in this game. Like I said, you just go back and forth through time. And it's an awesome game. Square Enix did really good with this game.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be around for another, because I think it came out in '95,
somewhere like that.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be out for another 20 years. Because I think let's see, 95, 2005, that's 10. Yeah, 20 years. Okay, I think it's going to be out for, and it's going to be it's going to be a good game for the next 20 years. That's how good this game is. So if you can, like you said earlier, go get you a ROM and then get you an emulator and then go get the ROM for it.
Go get
and play
all these.
Yeah, or if you get yourself a Nintendo 3DS, get it on. It's got get it on the 3DS or the PlayStation Vita. They've got they've got the anthology. I think it is what it's called, because it came with Final Fantasy 4. No, Final Fantasy 6. Excuse me, and then it came with Chrono Trigger.
No, I got it. I think it's Final Fantasy 4.
Is it 4?
It might be. I got it somewhere. To dig it up, but no.
But yeah, that was our number one, was Chrono Trigger. Like I said, they're just legendary. That's another. I'm gonna stamp it legendary.
It's legendary. Oh, he's gonna stamp stuff. I don't know where he's getting ink.
Yeah. So
roll pad. I don't know where he's getting.
But I mean, that was our top 10.
That was our top 10.
And once again, like I said, we said in our other video, go down in the comments. Let us know what your number one is for Super Nintendo. And just let us know what your favorite one was, what your top one is. And just let us know what you loved about the game.
That's right. Let us know down in the comments. Tell us all about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your top 10?
We will. Like I said, we'll try to respond to every comment that we get. Because we love to communicate with our fans.
That's right.
So, and then because we're the main reason we're doing this for y'all.
It's for y'all. Every little bit of it is for y'all.
So, but we have one, a couple honorable mentions that we want to say before we end the video.
Okay.
And the first one is got to be NBA Jam.
NBA Jam was awesome.
NBA Jam was a good.
Yep. If you were old school basketball fan, it was NBA Jam. It's the only game I can know.
Exactly.
Break the backboard.
Break the backboard. Set the net on fire. The announcers would, he's on fire.
Boom shakalaka.
It was a very good game. So, but our second honorable mention is
Pilot Wings. I love Pilot Wings because it made you skydive, and then you had to drive the plane through there. It was very simple, but it was back in the early stages of the Super Nintendo, and it was one of the first. But it was fun. It was fun because you didn't get to do that before. You didn't get to go skydive or fly a plane,
and I think
or use a jetpack, or try to land it perfectly.
I think that was their first attempt of trying to do like a 3D environment. I think it was, if I remember correctly.
It worked.
And it worked. I mean, I'm like I said, this is one I wanted the second game on the list, and the only last one that I've never played. But I mean, I've seen other people play it. I've seen the reviews and whatnot online and all that good stuff. And yes, from what I've seen of it, it is a good game. You know,
It is.
It looks like it would be fun.
I played the mess out of it.
So, but our third and final honorable mention is Spawn.
It's Spawn. Todd McFarlane's Spawn for the Super Nintendo was great because you could be Spawn.
Exactly.
And it was a great thing. He uses change to get orbs and stuff like that. I never got to beat it, but it was super hard. But it was a great game. I don't know why it didn't take off like it should have.
It should have, yeah.
But it didn't. But I enjoyed playing. I spent a lot of hours playing Spawn. And it was really cool. You use his cape to do stuff. It was just an awesome game.
I mean, I've played it, but I mean, like I said, I didn't play it very long. You know.
I played it.
So, but I mean, like I said, I have played it, and what I did play was fun. It was good, you know. So, but anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video.
Yep, that's.
Like I said, this is our top 10 Super Nintendo Entertainment System games of all time.
Yep.
Ours.
Huh?
Like I said, when you see the video, at the end of the video, just go down to our comments. Let us know what yours is.
That's right.
Tell us all about it and what makes it your favorite top one video game. And like I said, we'd love to hear from you, and we'll respond back to you. We'd love talking to y'all.
That's right.
You know, so, but yeah, go down below, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon.
That's right.
So you'll get notified when we upload new content.
That's right.
We upload every Tuesday. I'm actually thinking about doing it every Tuesday and Thursday. But that's just a think. Don't quote me on it. That's just thinking right now.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I just want to do more for y'all.
That's
right.
We
want to do more for y'all.
Exactly. We got to put some more content out there.
Right. Exactly. So, but yeah. Hit that bell icon, like and subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sister, tell your friends. Tell everybody that you know.
Your baby mama.
Tell them to come on to the game shop. Come hang out.
Your baby mama's boyfriend. Whatever.
Exactly.
All three of your baby mamas. Just whichever.
But anyway.
But that's it for us today. We are out of here. That's it for us here in the Game Shack Studios. We got other things going on. So stay tuned for our next video, which is top 10 PlayStation games.
PlayStation 1.
Really good.
Yes.
PS1 games.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. But that's it for us. And no matter what life throws at you, stay positive.
Stay humble. Peace.